This is gonna go great.
This is gonna go great. I can't wait.
This is going to be
We'll
the literal best
possibly
thing.
go wrong here.
Should we make Inland Empire our signature?
Please, I want to see this guy hallucinate out the ass.
This can only go well.
What is real? What is lies? I have no clue what we're in for. This should be good.
Oh, furries. Great way to start.
No.
Even the clearest water, if
Furious.
can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never ever, you say?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Fucking
And
awesome.
not in the
non-existent.
time passes. It is only void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This
Yes.
is great.
It is.
More.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing
I like nothing.
upon nothing.
I like
I
nothing.
know you do, baby.
More
Coming
Oblivion?
right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonzi, let's go!
Okay, so hold on. I know something.
Alright.
If we do Alon C, let's go. Our alarm goes off and we wake up
Oh no.
eventually. But if we choose this, we get to talk to our limbic system,
Oh.
which is
Ooh.
like, doesn't it suck being human, being fleshed?
Ancient
Do you
reptilian brain.
really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
What's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. In evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
So regular life on Earth.
Infinitesimally small.
It's not Earth.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Wow.
That sounds like
Being
something
sad
I'd like to
about
do.
that would be a good choice. Seems like something Harry would be excited about.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Dancing to Disco is the best. I am a champion.
Stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am
Help someone cut my head off. My head off. Is trying to
I?
murder
Who
me.
am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
So that will eventually make us up regardless. That is.
No.
This is Harry. He doesn't know his name yet. Harry had a
Seems good.
hell of a night.
I
See
can
that
tell.
hole? Guess what's on the other side of the hole? It's Harry's other shoe. Hey, look. Pants.
Pants.
It's okay, Harry. I felt this before. It's not great.
Harry's
There's a
fine.
single key on the ring. The number one. Thank you. Is
Num
S
num?
stop. It should open the door. I would hope so, Harry. What did you do over here, you drunk idiot?
He was listening to disco. Didn't you read the briefing?
Where did I get this? Huh. Oh, it's because my perception is higher. You can see more stuff.
Well.
I
Things
can
are
see
highlighting around us.
One shoe.
Aw, yeah.
A singular shoe.
Okay, so this is
Is
how
that
you
a
can
key
kill yourself.
on the...
That's his tie.
No, it's a tie.
That's his tie?
This is how
Oh.
you could kill yourself if you wanted to. If you put only 1 point into it and then grabbed it without turning it off, it pulls you into the wall and you instantly break your neck and die.
Are you fucking... Wow.
It's fucking
Harry.
great.
He's a great man.
Okay, so I don't want us to die, so I'm gonna prefer to just screw with people. I'm gonna avoid purposely getting him hurt because dying is not gonna make this funny. It's just gonna make us have to reload a lot. I am, however, gonna make him turn on the light so that he can have a great fucking headache. Headache time. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Oh shit, that does damage.
Psychic damage -1. Get wrecked, Harry.
Turn the lights back off. Turn the lights back off. I was wrong.
Turn it on again. Oh,
fuck.
no. Harry dies.
Oh my god, I just died.
Oh my god.
Did you
Turn the
really?
lights
You
on.
just strained yourself
I
to
just had a
death.
heart attack.
Oh my fucking god.
The light, it's too bright.
Wow.
Harry had a little too much to drink.
That's intense.
Cop suffers final heart attack. I wasn't even trying to do that.
Wait,
Final.
heart
Right?
attack? Has he had one before?
Oh,
Apparently.
Wait, okay, he was the heaviest drinker, yada yada yada.
His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. That ain't easy on the ticker. He loved his liquor, but I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken.
Aw, how sweet.
New game.
Well,
Here we go again.
how could this happen to
Let's go
me?
ahead and do that again. Wow, I can't believe that he fucking died.
You're the one who wanted to turn on the light.
Look, I
Couldn't
didn't
let,
know that he was
couldn't
in-
let well enough alone.
I know that.
Oh,
The
Lord.
furries are at home in the mirror. That's a scary thought.
I know it says Furies, but
Ever,
no,
never,
Furies makes it so much better.
Ever.
All I can think of now is just like
Never
a
had
horror
an
movie
audience
setting. You
amount
just stare in the
of
mirror,
time
you just
and
hear the
when it
jingling of a
creeps
fucking
up on
car
you,
in the background.
Explode.
Oh my god.
You feel something brush past your leg, then your thigh.
You wouldn't like
Then
it if I
you're back,
told you
it's
what
like, oh,
was
God.
back there. Why'd you think you had to
Ooh.
nudge yourself into oblivion? Did you not send yourself somewhere in the
Ooh,
soul?
who are you, Woo?
No.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth.
You turn on the light and
You know what?
die.
You know what? It's terrible, but it needs to be a thing. That's fucking awful.
Hey Harry, how's it going?
Turn our lights on, carry me
This
home.
time, so we don't lose.
Just flick the lights on. I'm going to die.
Yay!
Hey!
Nice. You did it.
Fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Well,
Amazing. Okay, we're ready to go. Let's go out.
Seems good.
I gotta get those keys.
Gotta get that.
Gotta get a jacket on.
No, jacket off.
No. It gives us more stacks, which means more options to be idiots.
I
Or
mean,
bad choice options.
A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore.
hoeing?
So this is not Earth. This is another thing.
Another thing.
Is it Earth?
Entirely different.
URF.
No, it's Elysium.
Ah.
I love how you put your jacket on and then you're like, oh hey, my shirt.
Hey, look, sure.
Don't even take off the jacket. Oh no, the furries! Ooh.
Oh
A
boy.
mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink in a fierce discharge of masculine energy. Someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. You realize you have no memory of the face that awaits there underneath the soft vapor. What should we do? Wipe the mirror?
Would you say it's a fuzzy outline?
Oh my god.
Perhaps even furry? Okay, I'm done.
Oh my
Wipe the
god.
mirror.
It's ridiculous, but it's funny.
Girl, the back of your head, ridiculous. Okay, I'm done.
You will
Mostly.
not unbecome what it is. I don't care. Wipe the mirror. Behold, Harry.
Oh my
If you
god.
glance to the bottom left, you will notice that his nose is swollen, his face is pale, and he never stops grinning.
Because his lips are stuck like this.
Okay, so what should we call ourselves? Should we just immediately be like, I'm a superstar?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
So accurate. So true.
Come on, what do you guys think?
I feel like Superstar might give you the funnier fucking
Yeah.
things.
It appears you're also dead. That's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Is that an expression? What are you doing? Why are you making that expression with your face?
I'm not making it. My face is making it.
Superstar.
I'm thinking number
This is
2.
making it itself.
I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
It's because I'm a superstar. You're scaring yourself. No, this is
Okay. I was gonna say.
It's like it's not even voluntary. You've worn the grin your entire life, and now it won't come off. What does it mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom.
I think it's supposed to look suggestive.
For
meant
the ladies.
For the ladies. I'm insinuating I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off to you. I'm a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of superstardom.
Superstardom.
Superstardom or pain, either or both.
You should check yourself for a pulse superstar.
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Good call. Go ahead and try some if you like. Or, stop staring in the mirror. Later on, we can make the expression stop. But it's really sad when you do because it's like, you know what? I'll let it be if we get there. It's very sad.
It's the only way Harry can be.
Okay, Harry, let's go find your other shoe, Brogy.
Broskowski. Brokiovilli? Brokahannes. There you go.
Brocahontas.
Yep. That's the one.
Ooh.
I'm better now. I can run at full speed. Somebody just left money here. That's for me. Not a
Money.
tip.
0.4 real. Yeah.
It's real.
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 0.4 real furries. It's the only way.
Shoe.
Is that shoe? Is that me?
Green snakeskin shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both can somebody else
Copiously.
read?
Green and
Did you read?
indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your
United
feet.
on your feet. Discard the thought.
How do they fit? Good. But they're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth to be told.
Wow. Harsh reality.
Oof.
Smell of sea makes you dizzy. Ugh,
Are we gonna
salt.
make Harry a racist?
Oh my god.
We gotta decide soon. Not right now, but soon.
Hello, officer.
Like, he
Calendar
doesn't
says
like
it's March. The year is 51.
unloaded ghosty things.
Morgan. She's
I
gonna
got it.
talk for a little bit, but then you're gonna have to read her voices.
Oh god.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Am I
Uh,
military personality? Personnel? Jesus.
I am. No, you're a superstar.
There's
Haven't you
only
been
one
here to
solution for
yourself?
this. You are a businessman.
I'm a chief executive officer. Chief
No.
technical officer.
You're a police
Wait,
officer,
oh,
sir?
God damn it. I'll be back in a moment.
You're shitting me.
You're shitting me? You're goddamn right I'm a policeman.
You're shitting me, I think is the worst option.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've
All
been
this?
here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business
I couldn't
is
say.
that?
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Ooh, try the expression on her.
Should I? It's a red check. We can't try again. If we get an umpire later, we might be able to actually seduce her.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, wait. Try it later.
Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Oh, wow. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Wow.
Austin wants to be her voice, I guess.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself. I will be the inner monologue.
I can see why they wouldn't trust me with the law. I have the
I'm
right,
right
character. A fondness.
For contradictory statements.
What you just said. I can't come up with anything.
I'm sorry. I was being glib. She puts on us. Oh, inner monologue. Get it. Where'd the inner monologue go?
No, that was
What?
that's from her.
Oh, your Harry inner monologue?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Am I?
That's Classy who's saying that. I should get going now.
course.
Bye-bye.
Be careful, officer.
Bye-bye.
They don't like the police around here.
Oh, maybe we don't get a chance to do it again. Maybe we do. I don't remember.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need, the need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words a million times before.
All those other playthroughs.
Yep.
Tell me, is it 51 now? What century? The current century. What number? Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. This one is the current one. How many centuries have there been? 8,000 years? Oh.
Tell me something else.
Those words, tell me something else. Feels like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
Ah, that's the expression. Oh, sorry. There was an unusual ruckus. Oh, the usual ruckus. She shrugs. Loud disco music. I knew it! Disco music!
Yeah.
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking over there. She nods towards room 3. Oh, yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations, prime among them. She raises an eyebrow and waits for the name to connect with you. Ooh. Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, she sings, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. and there was a change of pace. Oh shit.
They
The
started jiving.
slows. What was the term of the mad apes did? Slow sad songs started playing like organ music on repeat. It went on for quite a while. Some of the times you were yelling along to organ music. That doesn't matter anymore, and we were alone now. And that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to get to understand what you were singing on top of it. Yeah, that one. Obviously, that one. That is the clearly correct
Like
choice.
a wild beast.
Yes, it was very cool.
Trash the place.
Then he started screaming and trashed the place. Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
That's so me.
A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. And the furniture too. A real destructathon. And they were screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It bites me to hear this. Tell me there was more.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. It may have, or I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Goodbye, classy.
You had one shot.
Oh,
More
dude,
money?
a cigarette.
Yeah.
I like those.
Put it in your pocket. Hell yeah.
Put a still burning cigarette in your pocket.
That's it.
Greatest idea in the world.
It's the only idea.
Ooh, newspaper. The Trump.
Oh my god, why didn't devs do that? That would have been hilarious. You put it in your pocket and you immediately catch on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Engulfed in flames.
Harry has
Just the
died.
whole game is like constant, like you failing and getting hurt. Ow, fuck, every time. God fucking damn it. Hey, buddy. I like your
Hey,
bird.
baby.
Did I break it? I sure did. I broke that bird. Fuck your bird. Birds suck.
I mean, I'm sure they can't create suction with a beak.
Who wants to read this, guys? Blitz does.
No.
Okay. Blitz is
No,
here.
I'm not.
Morgan, do you want to be Garte? He does speak at a certain point, but you can be the.
He speaks eventually.
I guess. Am I gonna read
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
No, he's a person, obviously.
You're not a fan,
no.
are you?
You're a hero. A real hero cop.
I'm not also a cop, but also a
Yes,
hero.
you are. A real decorated hero.
What have I
What
done?
did you not do? First, you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my gosh, I did all
no
this
way
thing.
to speak
it's
to an
not.
officer.
You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you are a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict.
Looking at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped. Oh,
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Small engraved steel tag
Squaw!
says, "The Great Squaw."
Squaw!
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Is that a great squaw?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Insubordinate?
Insubordination.
That's a spear?
That's the buddy.
I thought that was a mirror!
There's money over there that I can't get to. Maybe I can open this. Nope. Aw, dude, a pinball machine. Hey, kid.
Plug it in.
Pinball. You like pinball, right, man? Pinball's fun. Who wants to be Kim?
Sure. Do it. Oh. Am I doing the descriptions now, or are you? I guess.
Tapping foot. He's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and this whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You're sure of this. But why?
Le quoi?
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well on its back, there are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Don't shake his hand.
Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
He's a cop.
Don't shake his hand. Don't shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant.
Wait, why didn't you want me
Precinct
to shake his
57.
hand? He's so cool.
I don't know, because
Will it be
bad
from the
options.
41st?
Oh, you're right. Ah, shit, I fucked it up. He is waiting for your name.
This is your...
Invent a name!
Yeah.
Raphael Abrosi.
Yes, Clisto.
Yes. Well, it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
There must be a misunderstanding. You can't mean me. I'm stupid.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area. Know that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I sure have.
I have, yes.
I am aware
Good.
I'm a policeman.
But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Completely. Completely.
Completely? Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure, but did you take it down from the tree?
Look, man,
There's
you
Look
a
know
at
what,
him.
man.
You know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Oh
Body
no,
has been
I would have
hanging
guessed.
for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Should probably get the fuck body out of the tree.
It's probably starting
How
to
can you be
smell.
so sure that I'm from the police? Damn it, he's spotted us.
We are
Oh,
wearing
sorry.
We are wearing the jacket.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of a citizen's militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could have could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I am not from the Inspector General. Oh,
I don't need more information.
Nah.
you okay then? You can't see me, but I just nodded. So doing my part.
Sounds good. I don't need more information. He doesn't need to know I don't know what's happening.
You're about to embark on an investigation.
Should I have a badge? You don't have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I'm a policeman and I have my badge.
Oh, there's a moment pause. Then he continues, obviously relieved. If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to have reported on shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand. Well, you have to stealthily find your badge.
I have my badge. It's right here.
I am a badge.
It's just you scream and yell, "Hey, I found my badge!" And he's standing right behind.
I know where his badge is.
Is it?
Yeah, is it in the bird?
No.
Damn
It's
it.
gonna take a while. You don't get to see your badge until day 3.
Oh my god.
Seems good.
Morgan.
Oh.
Unimpressed beard.
The
Unimpressive
man with the
beard.
unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
The man with an
Mr.
unimpressive.
Mystic.
Gant, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
As I said, Raphael Ambrosius,
Right.
please tell.
Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have
She
her
did.
number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something
You said you just
can
got
use.
here. From where? Are you a local?
I don't get this. This sounds like something you can use to call Sylvie. Like, yes, obviously, it's a phone number.
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But
Welcome
you still
to
know your
Jam
way
Rock.
around, yes? In case we need directions.
I thought
Yes,
this was a
I know where
hotel, not a
some things
cafeteria.
are. But as I said,
It's
I
a
don't
hostel.
live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Who, me? Also,
Detective
that is
Kroo.
totally unsanitary.
I have
Washing the
everything.
bird on the counter.
You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me? Like a police officer would.
Are you?
Did you kill him? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why did Sylvie go
Get
away?
him.
None of your business. Fuck.
Fine. Sassy. Are you the bartender?
Should have asked exactly where the body was.
You owe me
It's still in the
130
tree
now.
because you left it there. No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one, it must be merely imagination. But
Horrific necktie.
Let's bail. Time to push the eject button. Sounds like a responsibility. You don't like those.
Wow. Immediately going insane.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
I don't know you shit.
Slip away unnoticed.
Oh, good grief.
Oh, he puffs with indignation. You don't owe me shit? Well, officer, you're right. You don't owe me shit. You owe me money.
He turns to come. We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need to need instructions from here. This is proprietor, remember? No, he called me a faggot.
Faggot. Oh, God.
That's the obvious right choice here. But you see, he didn't.
God damn it. You know,
Oh
I
my
get
God.
this all the time. Some hobo comes in here, or some backpacking asshole off the boat. The next day, when they can't make their fees, they get aggressive. I just never thought it would be this shit with a cop. Please, just give me the money.
Who does this clown think he is? Arrest him!
Oh, flying fuck.
But what exactly is
His money.
Okay, I think if we say we're under arrest, it fucks us.
Probably.
Yeah, I think exactly his
Do it
money.
anyway.
How badly fucked?
Too late. You're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I
Authority.
haven't done anything.
To the authority.
42% lost your nerve before. Really lost your nerve before. I think not right now.
Aw. I don't think we can do it again. It's exactly the wrong choice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. I fucking well can,
Yeah,
bitch.
bitch.
Jeez. Oh, so apparently I'm a bitch now. Okay, I'll be the bitch, and you'll be the broke cop who owes me money, and no one will arrest anyone because that's insane. How's that?
Sir, leash in your tongue. Lieutenant's voice is controlled yet threatening. Like it's coming from a different person.
The words nail the man to his place. Unmoving, he stares down at what? Okay. Stares down at the counter with his cheeks reddish. I'm sorry, that
That is the wrong tense of stairs.
stares.
He makes a staircase to the counter. Officer, you need to contact your station. Ask your people for assistance with the money you owe this place. There is a shortwave radio in my car. Then you get the time, when you get the time, use it. We need to get this investigation started now.
I'm sorry, but I can't let him stay here if he doesn't pay. He's 3 days in the slip. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, he'll have to work this from home.
Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the street.
It's the worst choice.
No, there's no need. Let's go. Goodbye, sir.
We can just make Harry the worst person.
Fuck, hold on. The man stands silently behind the counter with his eyes fixed on the broken taxidermy, then on the ledger. He does not know what to say anymore. He is a broken man, just like his bird.
And like his bank
By
account.
the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank and this place sure isn't it.
Do we give a shit?
Discard the thought.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Come
No.
on, Shin. We've got places to go.
Like into the kitchen?
Hey, old lady. How's it going?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Like me?
Yep, that's the
You
one.
are a handsome man, officer, with your moustache and your chiseled jaw, and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flitted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
Aw.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hell yeah. Sweetie needs money. Sweetie needs money.
Oh, when do you get your next paycheck?
If she
Eating
could,
food you
this
get
woman would
every other
feed and clothe you every other feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth. Wow.
Okay, so I know a fact. We can get what she would give us without being horrible people. Should we do it anyway?
No, we're doing a horrible person run.
We are
For the
horrible people.
memes.
Your deportment remains dignified. as you shed a single manly tear.
This isn't easy for anyone, ma'am, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me. Sweetie, here's a gold pin from my pocket. Pawn it.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, St. Baptiste Summer 31, Dinghy Races. You could totally sell this pin for cash. Fucking savoir faire is great.
What is
Tupan.
To bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker and they give you money.
This will help me out, thank you. No promises of good stuff, only evil. Alright, that works too.
You seem
Aw.
to be in a chair. I am paraplegic.
But her
Could
thumbs
I
are
become
moving.
paraplegic?
Oh my god.
But she's moving her thumbs. Oh no, I'm thinking quadriplegic, yeah.
Towering over her in your insignia, you make her feel safe.
Wow. So,
Oh my god, this is horrible.
that's the one.
It wouldn't be so bad hanging out in a chair playing pinball.
Pinball.
Actually, oh, that one's broken.
Oh.
Let's move on.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity in her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
You need to be my wheelchair sidekick. I have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get the corpse down from a tree. Kim, I forgot I had you.
He's an upstanding officer of the law. You can lean on him, sweetie. You're unsteady. Why? 3 heads are better than 2. It's not wheelchair accessible. Ah, fuck that.
We will get that chair up in that tree.
Oh my god. With or without the person in it.
Good luck, sweetie. Cool, commemorative pin. $3.20.
Hell yeah. That's the entire bill.
No. We're not paying the bill, we're living on the street. Harry pays for nothing. He's given things because he's an officer of the law and he deserves it.
Breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Street sign reads, fuck the police.
Ooh,
This
prostitution.
one says, pigs go home.
Street name is illegible.
Weird name for a street.
A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez? What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here.
I have
That's
some
of course.
questions.
What can I help you with?
What is this
What's-
fuck the police business?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Nope.
Nope.
Keep it going.
The street sign says fuck the police.
What about the other side?
Who are these pigs?
As I said, I didn't write it.
Even if she didn't write it.
Should clean it. Be a winner. Okay. She's not gonna do it.
She's probably not gonna do it.
Goodbye.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Never already gloves. Hey, thanks.
We now have squeaky rubber gloves.
I'm wearing them all the time now.
Oh god.
They're massive. Oh my god.
To the bat corpse. Kid throwing rocks.
There
at
it
the
is.
Kono's got this!
There's a boy throwing rocks at a dead body, not older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nabakumpi Kuno.
A moment of your time.
Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Shit, coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with the kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy
Oh,
what now?
no.
I mean,
drugs. On drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kono's riding it, see?
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends
The
another rock
rake,
flying.
Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kono know what a rake is? Kono's not a gardener!
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no! Kono doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapment shit!
Fast.
This kid got street smarts. Sorry, DJ.
Keep going.
Alright! Entertain the Kono! Show me what you got! What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got!
Show me your moves.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
What do you know about it? Shitload pig, what's your question?
Don't beat down the big shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy. Kuno wasn't here. Fuck you pig, fuck you, go home. Mesk or something. Where's
See ya.
Night City?
Sounds good.
Kuno didn't
Sounds
smoke
good.
the gimp if that's what you meant. He doesn't know shit.
No, he doesn't.
I'm gonna move us on. Oh, she called me a faggot. That's the only swear word in this that is blurred out, and all of the rest are not, and I don't understand why. It's weird. It's like it's the only bad word, but it's not. Oh, fuck children. Fuck you, Kuno.
Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed.
Smells like Teen Spirit.
There are several
sev-
footprints in them. Sorry.
There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
Visual
Oh,
calculus.
cool. I probably can't do this. Oh shit. Wow, if you fail, it damages your morale?
You feel like shit. What do you think you are, a super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being.
What kind of boots? Worker boots?
I was really hoping there was an option that you could also start throwing rocks at the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging wide eyes. The face around them does not look human. Swollen, ready to burst. Its lips are fish-like, and the tongue like a ball gag in its mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even though through your clenched nostrils.
How do you clench your nostrils?
He's got his fingers to his nose.
Oh, that makes sense. Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging. Except for Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you would have expected. More fever than odor, it fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yeesh.
Nope.
There it is.
Guess
Or-
that be the nice walking away. Le
Le Pew. Oh, the
I love
noise
how-
at the end, though.
Kim's just like,
Too late. It's impossible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
hell yeah.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab. Fucking corpse!
Fucking corpses, man!
Gives you a handkerchief. Keep it. I don't need
Should we
your
take it so
pity.
we can sell it, or should we insult him?
I mean, it's
I
money, we
don't
can sell
need-
it.
Worst options.
Money for more booze.
I don't need that shit.
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odors. I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Where do we get this here ammonia from?
There's fitting nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. There's a greenhouse there. The gardener with the wheelbarrow in the corner of the wailing in rag. If she works here, she might have something to smell.
Sounds good. Let's go. Ammonia it is.
Back to the worker.
Hey, lady, you like my
Can we take your drugs?
Lady
Oh,
ain't
it's not
cleaning shit. Chemical.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Yeah, you shouldn't drink ammonia. It'll kill you.
Say who? Makes my
She just has it.
squeaky clean.
Yeah, it's in a little vial. Ammonia comes in a little dropper.
Yeah, but usually if you're not using something, you don't just hang
Oh,
on.
dude.
You see a
What
set
kind
of
of-
tire tracks in a brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you are having difficulty concentrating thanks to your relentless hangover.
I can do this.
Hey!
Get it!
Tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. At this point A, the driver started. Then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You know what I don't get? So the angle that he turned at, he would
Yeah.
have hit these benches.
Yeah.
Right?
The car drove through the fence.
Oh, sorry. You're correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Somehow this makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Corpsey, how's it going, Corpsey? How you doing?
We cover the rock and ammonia and get him to throw it at the corpse?
No.
Oh, are we throwing up again?
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That noise is
The ammonia didn't help at all. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination, folks.
I
forces you
don't think I
down
want to be a
your
cop
nose.
anymore.
You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the
I
vomiting is
think I
done,
don't
your
want
cheeks
to
are
be
wet
a
with
cop
tears.
anymore.
The obvious answer. Get a hold of yourself.
The weight is reassuring, like Krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
I'd rather be a superstar. Superstar time?
Yep, superstar time. Okay, you've said it. You'll need to say it. And now you have. Click. You need to get your shit together. No. I don't want to get my shit together, actually, is better. No, but my shit is together. Oh god, they're all so good. And the world will turn away from you, leave you behind.
No.
No. No. You will get your shit together.
You're sure this has not affected his impression of you in a good way?
No.
For a moment, the hangman appears to smile. His lips are red like a clown's. Bitches fight, see? Bitches are at it! Bitches about to kill each other.
We should go and do something else. Give it half an hour, then come back when you've gotten your act together.
Thought cabinet time. I get to show you what that looks like. So we can internalize, we can get our shit together if we want. Volumetric shit compressor. It takes 30 minutes and it lets us get our shit together.
Interesting.
Should we do it?
Is that the only thing we can do?
Right now, yeah. We have 3 slots and there's lots of them though. Lots.
What are these other ones? Are these all locked right now?
Yeah, this is the only one we're allowed to even interact with right now. And it basically just lets him be able to continue being a cop.
But do we want to continue being a cop?
Nope.
Also, why does it look like there's a random tube devouring a baby?
Right?
It's not. It's a shit compressor dumping shit onto a baby. Close,
Oh.
but not quite.
It's even better.
Compressed as shit. I want to eat this handkerchief.
Fiber.
Someone's trying to grow herb in the greenhouse.
Marijuana.
Marijuana. Marijuanas?
Probably shouldn't marry your weenus.
No, but I have 2. Would the other get jealous? Is that why?
But you can't even kiss him.
Maybe I am sexually attracted to weenuses.
Weird attraction.
Wow. What is this then? 2 shit? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, I was really hoping you could kick the door in. This is less fun.
It's unlocked.
I want to kick
smart
the...
enough to kick doors in.
Yeah, but it'd be entertaining to see you try. Ooh.
A cured pig's head.
Was it sick of?
Money!
Get out or get fucked. The best.
Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
By beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
He's studying you. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
What should I do?
That one. No, that
Middle
3.
one? 3?
3.
I was thinking about justice. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective. Thank you very
I
much.
was thinking about taking it. I swear, I was thinking about justice.
Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry. You don't have to investigate every trace of necrotics. Then he points at the ladder in the corner.
Yes, yes, swift lightning justice, harder, faster, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way to the industrial harbor, no? A secret path to the local kids use.
But I want to take the drugs.
Drugs or ladder?
Nothing better for a bad cop other than bad. And how you look at it.
Our fucking Ty was talking to us earlier.
Yeah,
And it will again!
I like how we started hallucinating immediately.
I
wow,
want
that was
to
fast.
steal that coat. Can we steal that coat? Steal the coat.
That's our code.
The coat that's hanging up there?
Yeah, that's Harry's code.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
That's...
stupid. You'll find out why it's there in a minute, because I think we're lithe enough to jump over there.
Nice.
Max.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Talk to him. Following me. Beating.
Excuse me?
Cramping my style.
Frankly, Detective, you're in a deranged state. I can't let you proceed without a close supervision. In fact, under normal circumstances, I'd be duty-bound to report you, taken as a token of good faith towards our precinct that I haven't done so.
The lieutenant thinks you're someone or some unaccountable wreck who needs constant supervision. But you don't have to listen to him. You're free to disobey.
Rules
You don't need
Committee.
to supervise me.
Except that I do.
But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? That is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'd have your evening to yourself. Sounds good.
I want to talk about you. You,
Me?
Kisaragi. What's there to know about a lame binoclar?
Wow.
Should I just straight up insult him?
Yep. Banocard? Is that what they do things at the 41st? No wonder your clearance rate is so low. Wow.
I'm not gonna tell him anything because he might try and help me. Fuck that. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know? Literally anything.
No, I'm good. I don't need more information. Good enough.
Max.
Hey, let's go jump over there.
Do it.
Man down, a trooper has been left behind the enemy lines.
Cop cloak, it's cop's cloak. Oh, right. Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RMCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. He judges the drop. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day. Go for it.
Hold on, let me take my shoes off first. And my pants.
I was gonna say, and your pants.
Ah, yes.
So I might actually succeed.
There you go.
Because I don't want to get hurt. Because dying doesn't make this game fun.
Fall flat on your face. Oh my god.
I love that. He's like,
air, the chilly breeze engulfs you and sharpening your senses.
I'm not wearing
the first one, close your eyes and let your senses take.
Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. You're ready for your rendezvous with the concrete pavement below.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Voice through the salty air.
As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while since you felt so alive, alert, capable. Must be the adrenaline.
I knew you could do it. My climbing down might not have been as disco as your jump, but at least we could explore the harbor now.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete, the noise of the harbor rushes back in.
Can you just run through the entire game without pants?
Yes.
Shoes?
Don't have weird clothes, but they get bonuses.
I think we should put on the cloak, but nothing else.
Oh my god.
The necktie stays. The necktie stays. It's great.
And the
The
gloves.
necktie and gloves.
And the shoes. The shoes, yes.
Jesus Christ.
That is the correct option.
Ah, yes, this is acceptable clothing for a police officer.
Fucks the plenty.
I bet there's something in the bottle, so.
Is something over there, but we don't have what we need to really explore it right now. So I'll take us over there and we can actually do something.
Okay.
Come on, Kim. We got places to go.
People to see,
Ooh, button.
pants to
I'm gonna push
steal.
it. Excuse me. This one.
Creek. Holy shit.
Seems safe.
I love how it lasted an absurdly long time and is
Yes.
10 times louder than the entire rest of the game.
Yeah. This curtain was built with a purpose which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
Understood.
If only you knew.
I can't see how this was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
By the way, you're gonna regret being so awful to Kim. Like, we're all gonna regret it. He is the nicest guy in this whole game.
I don't blame
He's the only person who genuinely cares about you.
I'm not shocked. And I'm not looking forward to seeing how much he's gonna fucking hate our guts later.
Oh, well, first off, one of the immediate things we're gonna do after this, because we're gonna be out front, is we are going to meet a very fucked up racist. Like, very like a bunch of them. They're all like out in the same area. There's just a bunch of. I can open this later when I get a crowbar. I don't have it yet though. Wait, what does that say? These give me secrets. Oh, it smells like blood. Good.
Good.
I'm gonna talk to the old guy. Hey man, have you seen my penis?
Container, I'll turn you nice and red.
Austin, you should be this voice.
Put the logos on. Container, used to be Will Pines. Container, now belongs to Everett.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you.
Everett, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you have ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an asshole for no apparent reason.
It's cause
I
I'm
see
an
you're
asshole.
not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
I don't know what a scab is.
I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know. And folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Austin.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
The containers in the yard are green in wide lines lively, and in the mountains rising behind Leo is all the red in Union colors. There appear to be cisterns underneath the Union container covers.
What's in the box?
What's underneath these?
Oh, I don't know, mister. They say it's some chemicals. Chemicals. Chemical. Ah, I get it now. Some of them have labels on it, I think.
Why do you have to do this easy, Leo?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. He says I go and tell them to everyone.
It's a massive redecorating operation, Kim.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debonair's Union logo.
Thank you, Leo.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. Oh, no trouble at all.
I'm looking for this guy.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett? Then he's an awfully nice fellow. Him and his brothers are both awfully nice fellows. They live their entire lives in this here neighborhood. Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Martinez and what's this today? Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same schools we did when we were boys.
Patience. Deep down, you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do.
The arithmetic teacher, Miss Bellows. She real name is Bellums. She was real pretty lady, but when she got mad, all the boys liked her. If you'll know what I mean, Mister. I can't make a vocal wink, so wink. We used to sneak into the yard in the dark and peek through the windows. One time we saw Miss Bellums with a fellow. Yes, we did. Yes, we did, Mister. Yeah, yeah. No, you fucking didn't.
I want to know what he's gonna say.
Yeah, this guy. Like, this guy's good. I like this guy.
Keep going. Them was naked too, and we all got to say about that. Aw. Well,
Thank you for telling me the whole thing.
thank you. Almost forgot. Me ever in the container over there. I got distracted telling the story, but he's in there. Bye-bye now.
Come on, Kim. We have things to do.
Autosave.
Is there anything more intimidating than a cop wearing absolutely nothing but a tie, a pair of snakeskin boots, and a coat?
They're not even fucking boots. They're like fucking loafers.
Snakeskin shoes.
Loafers? Hey, this guy.
Oh my god, he looks like the fucking programmer from Jurassic Park.
He looks like the chair.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Who wants to be Everett?
Oh my
Oh
god!
god!
You'll get to hear his voice in a second. It's great. Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair. He says nothing. He stares at you.
With a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you have got a backbone.
The one good eye of the man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy left, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank.
Oh no.
Grotesquely
Grotesque-
magnified
oh,
by
jeez.
his +6 glasses.
For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead. Keep staring. At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big, juicy lips.
No.
Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
Show me your move.
So,
Ooh.
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposely leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debargers Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here. Please,
Dubois.
have a seat.
He gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk. The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good. He thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from the name.
Why you calling me Dubois?
Dubois.
I'd rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat, I insist.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
Ocean wave chins.
I, too, have convictions, One of which is that I will not engage any man who won't face me at eye level.
Then you
Should
should
you find
stand
yourself
the
more
fuck
amenable in
up.
the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Damn, that's a nasty play. He's got you, a titan of volition, in a fork. Like,
Well, goodbye then.
okay.
Fuck you, bro. I'm out.
Still had a thick and half sentence to go through.
I don't care. Fuck it.
You should take out that still smoldering cigarette and just like drop it on his floor. Take some paint thinner.
Play. Kill him and all of us with him.
Just take some paint thinner and just be like, I'll fucking do it. I will.
That made us feel better though when we stood up to him. We got our point back.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Stealing money.
I'm not stealing. It was in a coffee cup. They clearly don't want it anymore. It's RPG.
Yes, quiet.
Absolutely not you just being that much more of a horrible person.
No, of course not.
Yay!
I have returned.
Weird noise.
The radio is emitting a strange buzzing sound.
A giant aspirin. I bet I know who aspirin it is.
Probably that Dubois bitch.
Uh-oh. I need a pass card. Get out.
Uh-oh.
To get out? It's unfortunate for the unit to just leave the paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see.
Well,
what's
I should
in
take a look
he
then.
thinks.
Material coming in from the outside world and material going out. Force yourself to keep looking. Fuck.
Fail.
Anything
Wow.
interesting? Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist Sumerian monk, focusing through not focusing.
Can I actually focus through not focusing?
You are a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
The first one.
Oh my god, I love this volition. It's fucking hysterical.
Is that what you're doing with these folders over there? Of course not.
start melting together.
We can give it another try. Maybe we'll do it this time. Nope.
What? On a 92%?
You're trying hard, but the data here is illegible. And also, you skipped the
It's a
fucking
dice
thing
roll.
again.
I'm sorry, DJ. I'm so excited. Hey,
Ooh, take-
glasses.
Put on the sunglasses.
-1 trauma, but extra to visual calculus. Maybe we won't be such a freaking abstract dunce anymore. We found out some tire tracks, but we couldn't figure out some fucking footprints in the mud.
That sure is some footprint mud.
It's some dented footprint mud.
I
that
bet
is.
this was done by
Oh wait, there was
feet.
one more thing I could interact with that I didn't
Oh my
notice.
god.
How could you? We were all counting on you. And this is what happened.
I know I'm a failure of a man. I have $6 though.
Hey, Harry's looking up.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone. Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change. Nope.
Not a chat.
Hey, fat man. Please let me leave.
We need to go talk to him now.
Yep.
Well, looks like we have to play by his rules and sit in the chair.
The chair is actually pretty funny.
His stomach falls apart.
Oh, he does. Absolutely. He can start losing his fucking mind on that chair. I'm hoping that's what's happening. Because that would be really funny.
No, I was talking
I
his chair falling apart, not his mind, but the mind falling apart will work as well.
If he and the chair falls apart, that'd be great.
Yes.
So, you have me locked in.
Mr. Dubois, I hope time is on your side this time. Please, take a seat.
It's a minuscule folding chair opposite his huge desk.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
So wink. Yes.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarges Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chairs.
The chairs. Oh, this is you, DJ.
The chair you're sitting in has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Garte. Some people have no manners. Pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
He points to a giant novelty chick. It's absolutely comically
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with the cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Wow. That's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Yeah, I want to tell him to shove it up his ass and then leave.
But...
And leave it. Because it's the funniest option.
The money.
But also for the
But we
memes.
can be homeless.
We could be homeless.
We are superstars. We can do it on our own.
Yeah.
Okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then.
He crosses his arms in his ample midsection and sinks further into his chair.
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun. Lost gun. Lost gun.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only two words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh god. Why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours?
That's fucking.
This doesn't worry me at all. Who cares if I've lost my gun and the love of my life?
Damage.
Fuck off! This is your gun! This is serious! Oh my god, I love it.
You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without a gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. We have some right now.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right.
It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded. Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Panic. Failure!
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are going to shoot themselves with it.
Try to stay cool.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
Throw up on his desk.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What? He is trying to pull here. Or what is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Oh.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Like a jello shot or a safe place?
Jello shot.
Safe place is good. The mine's already pretty fucked as it is. We're already screaming at ourselves.
Okay, so we got one for each. Morgan, jello shot or safe place?
I feel like the safe place has some funny shit to say.
Blitz.
Eh?
Should he slide down his chair like a jello shot, or should he go to his safe place?
Slide away.
Okay, so I get to be the tiebreaker.
Yep.
I'm going to a safe place.
Damn it.
While Everett is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk papers, the desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throwing motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
Should we call him Mr. Dubois, or should we just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm jello?
No, yeah, man, I'm fucking great. Keep sliding. I'm melting.
Austin, what say ye?
There's so
Oh
many
yeah,
ones.
man, I'm fucking great. Slide
Don't
away.
be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... Huh? You got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time, and I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions! It's about time you stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Just leave.
Aren't you going to ask how I got, or ask me how did I
Nope,
got
just
it?
the hanging. We are, what's her name?
Harry
Mr.
Dubois.
Royale or something? No, the other name.
Oh, right, no, oh gosh. Something Ambrosius,
It's great.
Cluteau, I think it was.
Cousteau.
Cousteau. Ambrosius Cousteau. I can't remember the first name, though.
Who's ever?
I think it started with an R.
Oh, Raphael.
Raphael
Yeah, there it
Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Cousteau. Jacques Cousteau.
Looking for the Pink Panther,
That's
bitch.
the main thing, huh? That's why I'm Martinez. I know everything that goes on here, and I would love to discuss it with you. It's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. It's been weighing heavily. I understand.
Kinda like you, bitch. Oh.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could just blow the whole thing wide open.
Yeah, blow it. Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers. I have this crazy idea. You guys are basically door opening machines. Talented at opening doors. I've opened a few doors. Hell yeah, I'm a superstar.
Come backstage, I'll open some more.
I'm sure you'll open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local big man. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
A local big man. Oh, big man.
Why don't you open it yourself? Harry, I'm very busy, and more importantly, I don't have an extraordinary physique like you. You look like you could run around all day.
Does he? You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you?
I'm a very busy man, Mr. Kitsby, and I must occasionally enlist outside. What will it be, Harry? That's not the one I meant to push. Whose door is it? No one's. Just a weasel. A weasel that lives there. What do you mean by a weasel? A loud, brabbering weasel that has started acting foolishly. Go there, unlock the door, leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over. Okay, so do we want to tell him no or yes? We'll do this horrible thing.
Do the horrible
I mean,
thing. We're
the horrible
people.
thing seems like the right thing for this playthrough.
Fantastic. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Ooh,
Licks his
get to
fingers.
sleep with a big man.
Sexually. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operation, hardened socialist, a free thinker. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. He smiles, satisfied with how well it's all playing out. One last thing, Harry. Open the door. Don't go in. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Weird. Okay, bye-bye.
Should we go in?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no question about that.
And we should tell them immediately what Everett is doing and be like, Everett's fucking with you.
We got anything that can boost our morale a bit, like chuck down a freaking bottle of vodka or something?
Brewski.
No, that lowers your morale.
Serious?
Didn't we pick up medicine earlier?
Well, I could use it to boost my morale, but the thing is unless it's below 1, it doesn't matter.
Below
So
1?
there's no reason to use it unless we need it.
Huh.
When it hits 1, I should say.
Then how about our health? We've been sitting at 1 health point for a while. All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied here really, really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of Commodore Red, and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do that? Well, yes, I think we can say with a relative confidence that this was you. Yep, advanced scouting.
I'm still not completely convinced it was me or advanced scouting. Or it looks like I had a lot of fun. Obviously
Ooh.
not sad and miserable. That's too reasonable.
Yeah.
Looks like I had a lot of fun.
Austin?
I'm on advanced scouting mission.
I think that one is going to give us the option to be more of a superstar.
Alright.
Superstar? Yes. It looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's keep moving. Just gonna move on. There. Go through the windows.
Renee Arnoux. Please.
If you must, but please, we are pretty easy to spot at.
Should I steal this guy's picture?
Yes.
Got it.
Hot wife. Happy couple.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple in a street fair. The woman
Interracial picture.
dark skinned and dressed in a Royal Carabiner uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that?
I'm making an artistic
Yep, number 3. Of course you are. What murder investigation will be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
See, Kim gets it.
Can you go down those stairs back there?
No, they're broken.
Oh.
This is the only place that I can go. Kim, did you see how good I was at talking to Everard?
I'm melting.
Like a jello shot.
Come on, Kim, let's go talk to Manana. And then we need to decide if Harry is a bad person or a bad person and a racist. Or we can choose to be racist now. Look, so this is Measurehead. Measurehead thinks he's the greatest.
I am.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest. Still say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Taking body under the coat.
I was gonna say.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic as you feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Should we ask any of these? What do you think?
We shall come back later.
Yeah, I think so.
This is Call Me Pinata right here. He's a nice guy.
Push him off.
If I can.
Scab?
This will probably not make him like us. Should we do it?
Yep.
Good one, officer. Don't worry, we here have solidarity with the RCN. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
Give me money! Catch it. Yes.
Got
Coin
him.
lands in your hand as if it does always belong there. The swallow returns.
Austin.
Oh, sorry. What? I'm Mignana now too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Always glad to help out RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to, all sorts of protesters. The winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Gotta spend money to make money.
You lost me there, Honcho, but it's okay as long as you are not a sorry-ass scab.
Everard said you had a key to a door.
Belong to a weasel.
Yeah, weasel.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely the only option there. That is a bad choice. I got the key right here, and let me tell you, it might be good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as I say.
A polar weasel?
Polar weasel? Oh, I know what you mean. Pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you've gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend? Oh, shit. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirl in rags. That's all I know.
Oh, I know where that is.
Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business. Okay, but where did you get the key from? The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. His arms off into the distance. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? Doesn't get to feed your children, I guess. Got it. We don't need information. I'm more of a philosophical dog quick to see. I like to talk about big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for. Takes a big sip from a flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We are negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the community's board, or the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. Are you a communist? No. I don't think I'm communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only thing holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother. I love thievery.
Just the way the world works beyond the arrow. There you go.
What is this news what is this news of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Can't shove him off.
Let's go talk to the racist.
Everyone's a little bit racist sometimes.
Welcome to Revachol.
Hey, I know Rivakal.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim. I don't
Men
understand.
like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? Are we playing a game?
Come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing. I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
We should kick his ass.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Nah.
You two make a cute couple. You know that? Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigars. Probably Astro Whites.
So, what were y'all arguing about? Easy about biological determination. Natural law, the sorting of the races. The most popular topic nowadays with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is to bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
To be honest, I don't know what that means. Please tell me.
People who study these things say that you and me are superior by design. You can tell by my many chins, my narrow forehead, and my nose the size of a grapefruit. So naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. You are a prime example of superior design. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something new lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe. When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop for competing for resources. Yeah, and? These concerns you policemen, so better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with them mosquitoes. The other intruder species too. He throws a glance at Lieutenant Kitsuragi. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. What is cultural victory? It's what the Kips of Boogie Street are going for. Right under our noses. And the others too on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any Matetitos or Ladare? No? Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true, he pushes on. You need to realize the dangers of race mixing. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in the birthplace? You might end up with a new subrace, like slightly more tan or slightly less tan. Unknown characteristics, such as quadruple chins, buck-ass teeth.
Blended into your chairs. Becoming one with becoming one with furniture.
Damn, this guy's fugly, this poor man. That's why you gotta control the offspring. Okay, so now's where we get to choose. Do we get down with racism? Do we say no, fuck racism? Or do we say, I'd like to benefit from racism, but I don't want to outwardly shape it?
I think go fuck yourself seems very apropos.
Yeah, but then your character won't become a racist.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Do we want Harry to be a racist? Would that be a worse decision? Because we could just be like, yeah, I could get down with racism. Love me some hating on the Jews. Except they call them a bunch of other races, but it's the same shit. It's the same racism. It's not a good thing. We're not gonna be racists?
Nah. I think
we
go
can
fuck
be
yourself.
shitty people, but not that kind of shitty person.
That's
So we're
fine.
bad to everybody, but not because of the color of their skin or where they're born.
Correct.
Yes,
We
we're
hate
just
everyone.
definitely bad to everybody because we're just bad.
We're not
Exactly. We
racist.
hate everyone.
everyone equally.
Exactly.
Especially
It's not about. If it was about the color of your skin, that would mean there are people you couldn't hate. That's not Harry thing. Harry Dubois doesn't
Harry
not
hates-
hate it.
Our name is not Harry Dubois. Our name is. What is it? Starts with an R, right?
Raphael.
Cousteau.
Raphael Cousteau.
Raphael Cousteau cannot be racist because it would mean he couldn't hit people.
I am the law.
Yes, you are, my man.
I love it. Sure are, my man. Well, bye.
You shut up. My dude.
I'm still not wearing pants.
Somebody's gonna
Entire
sit.
stream, you're just not gonna wear pants. It's just gonna be shoes, gloves, and a coat.
Somewhere.
In this car, I am going to quickly pull out the toolbox and everything Chip has. He's got a pry bar, he's got chain cutters, and he's got a crank flashlight. They're very useful.
I'm gonna just put my headset down then.
What?
Can you run over the racist?
No.
'Cause that'd be
This
hilarious.
particular part, they're literally describing what, like, chainsaws are for. Like, it's fucking so bland. I skipped it.
Yeah, you skipped
Believe me,
everything.
you'll get plenty of chances to speak, DJ. All I skipped was him talking about this, what was in the toolbox.
Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious to the touch, and the metal clutch handle is so familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time. Oh, sorry, DJ.
Your fingers waste no time or closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged, release the handle. Clutch drops, right foot yearns with the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder all seem to be whispering.
I'm good. Cherished and cared for in the hands of a tended owner. Mm-hmm.
The car is talking to us. The handles pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated with the flywheel again.
Wow. Austin, you're doing voices of inanimate objects.
Yeah, but this isn't it talking. This is just description of what's happening. That's
Oh,
you.
as you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in a large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled yacht.
Yeah. Yacht! There is no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key. Damn.
Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Yeah, really. Or CK in this case.
Frequency 10 blue lights up and a green button labeled prime line grows like a feline eye, and you hear something. Soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves pass far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. Hey pretty bitch, how's it going?
Hey, Lieutenant. How may I
This is
assist you?
57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I am putting him on.
Don't get your dick in a bunch. It's coming in,
The radio
motherfucker.
is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done this thousands of times.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker Cup.
This is Officer Alice Demeter, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant.
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
This is the perfect
Ignore fucking Alice.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Flackio, and you're listening to Speed Freaks FM, bring you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking you in the eye as he says,
Someone must have been messing with my radio. Maybe it picked up a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right?
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Speed Freaks FM, huh? Oh, is that what it was called?
I love him so much. I hate being mean to him.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while he's still on the Speed Freaks FM. Oh my god.
Pick up the
Souped up motor carriage from one band, mama boy. For the heavy on foot and the freaky in bed.
God damn it!
The lieutenant, quick as a viper, as he switches off the radio and sets it on prime line. He turns to you. He looks you deep in the eyes. He says,
Look, it helps me stay alert on the nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not the kind of speed freak or... He shook his head, furiously staring at his feet.
what about heavy foot?
You would be too if you had the motor carriage. Ooh. Rum. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone or you leave me the hell alone?
Sylvine! Maybe she's a speed freak too.
We need to talk to Sylvie.
Of course. What is her number? Kim, give her your number.
Yes, hold on.
This is
The
the
number is five numbers.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Ooh.
Marching rhythm. Hell yeah.
Give it a minute. She may be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Millie Aka on the line for you. Who wants to be Sylvie?
Oh god.
Morgan, you're Sylvie now.
Might as well. Yes, hello! A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's millions of miles away from here.
This could only be well.
Oh, right. She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Can I do you
see,
for?
I don't
You
remember.
can hear resentment in her tone. She's not
Oh,
thrilled
that
to
was-
be talking to you again.
Okay, now I know what tone to use for her.
Hello, officer. You again.
Oh, it's you. Glad to see ya.
Have you seen my gun? Wink.
Why did you quit your job at the Whirling Police?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? You can hear hear her tense up on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why? Why, Army?
That's fair. I don't need more information.
Maybe. I don't know. She seems to relax a bit. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry, I don't. She clears her throat. I could have actually done that. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Wow, it's like living in Southern California.
It's Yucca all over again. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find out sooner or later. You might. It might take a while.
Okay, next question. Have you seen my gun? Goodbye. Wait, she seems angry. I wonder why. Oh, I did it.
Yes,
Before you
you've
get mad at me.
obviously done something to upset her. At the Whirling in Rags, well, or when she was still working there.
What did I do? I can't remember.
I'm not mad, it's just the static sighs again. You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the squaw thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What squaw thing?
The stuffed bird. The great squaw. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
That sounds like something I would do. That sounds like me, alright. Bitch, bird got what was coming to her.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Bitch, bird got what was coming to her.
Okay, officer.
Crackling static, and yes, more of that sweet static. The violence of your words is obviously scarring her. Nope, scaring
Good.
her.
I'm a
Wrong
horrible person.
Yes, obviously.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen, and I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh, jeez. More people with other pants on. Jesus.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on.
Go on.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on.
Hold on, what song?
We Go On by the OO.
Yeah.
I
Yep, that's
can't
the one.
listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry,
Right.
what about?
Nope.
Then there was your room, your project, an experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know.
Wow.
And then you screamed something about how you're actually a really cool guy and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about Disco 2.
It's not so bad.
And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents causing water damage
jeez.
downstairs in the kitchen. Oh.
You're welcome.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to retch out of your toilet? Damn it. I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this. As if there was a reason you threw them away.
Cool, I definitely have to go find them then.
No.
I was not a very good
You
tenant.
really were. You were simply the worst.
The worst tavern wench I've ever seen.
Oh, God.
Is that worse than Don't You Ever Party? I think it's worse.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the one.
You're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen.
God. I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Yeah, fine with
Hey,
me.
thank you
You're
for
the
talking to me.
worst fucking wench ever.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks, then the already familiar voice.
Hey, bitch, I'm back!
Jesus.
I need to report something to 41. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st, come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, it's me. I work there.
10-4, what
10-4,
is
what's your status, over? Not good.
It's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please stop human to me.
Nothing.
These numbers mean nothing.
State your message, sir. Over. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like.
No financial assistance.
Of course, my badge. I can look at my badge. I have that. I am in dire need of financial assistance. I don't have the authority. A dry voice. Who wants to do a dry voice?
Is that him? What does he want?
He says he needs money.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's gonna drink it all.
Damn fucking right I am. Negative on the funds. I'm gonna beg.
Yep.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to street.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Who cares
Oh,
what
and
this
then hurts.
Vyakamir said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me. Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
The operator chooses to ignore the voice in the background. Did you want anything else, sir? He asks you. Many of your colleagues are also here. Over. Please, I don't want to be here. I have to. Suddenly, the necktie feels like a boa constrictor around your neck, squeezing the life out of you. Try to loosen its death grip and breathe.
Hey! If you don't want to have the most intense of your life, fine. Don't. The grip eases just a little bit.
What the hell is happening to me? He terminated the connection. The radio operator is no longer speaking to the microphone. Addresses some in the background. He was in a hurry. Please, I'm scared. I can't fuck. I can't breathe. Help me, please. My health is now very low.
Uh-oh.
The radio falls silent and lifeless. The communications officer is disconnected.
What was that?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, detective.
What? You've never seen a man getting a panic attack before?
Well, we call it subterfuge. Never heard of it.
Okay, which of these? Because these are both
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge.
We should get on with our task. Working always helps me center myself. Now, anything else you need from my vehicle or?
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd is gathered around the communication officers, Jules, Old Boy, Pito, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter. When Officer Judith Minot enters, her left arm is in bandages and a hair trimmed short.
What's going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He seems confused, delirious even.
Mac, like torso, finger fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely, and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance. Suddenly he interjects, "Hey, I'm Mullen fucked all right, fucking drunk." Chester McLean. Yeah, Mac's right. That was some gnarly shit right there. I mean, before he started begging for money, I was at least.
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us. God damn this.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness in her voice when she speaks.
We should help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink, go jogging with him in the morning, and get him on the carrot juice. He's a lost man!
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door. He gestures at Torson.
To block the doorway, then turns to Minute.
You know what he's told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. He sighs heavily and turns to the address room. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off on the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everyone. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pick up the
Kim,
radio.
what is this thing? Austin, that's you.
Oh, right. This is a copious Kima, a motor carriage. You can use a toolbox and the radio if you'd like. That's wrong voice.
Fucking toolbox.
Motor carriage. Motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
A dump rises in your throat.
All of us have motor carriages?
The copious motor corps does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
But This is different. This is a sports model.
Hey, Kim, is this a sports model?
You're right. I don't take you for a motorcar enthusiast. Do you like Tip Top, Detective?
What is Tip Top?
It's an inter-isolary racing series. You should definitely give it a go if you like motor carriages. It has a fantastic competition. He is a motorhead.
Nothing.
What is
Nothing.
about
It's
this?
probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
Okay, but what is a motor carriage?
A motorized vehicle, officer. I'm sure you're familiar with the concept. We've had these for nearly a century.
Can we turn it on and drive somewhere? No.
He's just gonna say no, and then we move on.
Can we turn on the radio again?
We could. It was an option.
Sea monster did this, obviously.
The Kraken. The Craggle.
The Craggle. Hey, guess what we get to do now?
Go swimming?
No.
Kill a weasel.
Collect garbage!
Yay.
Who doesn't love collecting garbage?
Yes.
Why are we collecting garbage?
So we can carry her.
Now we're a hobo cop.
Can we please beat the racial superior dude in the face with a bag of garbage?
No, I don't think so.
Aw.
The sight of
The sight of
bullet
bullets.
stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim, look! Bullet holes!
Where? Nothing to forget
Right
about.
here, in the wall. We're cops.
There. Those are old.
Fair enough.
We should focus on present crimes from the present century.
All I know is that I have this bag and I need bottles. My balls are cold, Kim. How about you? There's money in this one.
Can you put a bottle in your other hand? Yes.
No. I mean, you can if you get one that actually has beer in it.
Look at all them bottles.
Tibbs has windows.
It has windows.
Tibbs has all the windows.
So we could interact with these, but they're just broken and they don't do anything, and it gives you the option to kick it, which hurts you, so let's not do that.
Keep kicking.
Do we want to heal our health at any point? We're still at 1 hit point.
We're fine. We're gonna go talk to Cindy the Skull. We're not gonna take damage doing that. I don't think. And plus, you can use these in response. You can take them in response to taking damage.
Oh, okay. So you can stop yourself from dying if you take damage.
Yes.
Cool. Alright.
Just hold on, let me shove some stuff in my face real quick.
Hold on. I need some weed. Hey, a bottle.
Ew. You stuff this down the cracks of those bags.
Who puts the crack in the crack bags?
Ooh, crack bags.
Hey, Cindy.
The streets
Show
will
me
flow red
tits.
once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue d'Esperance. You wait and see.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth? Blood type? The last time I was tested for Hep C?
I am the law, and you will respect me.
Sod off, pig man. Art
Yeah.
is above the law.
She's grown frustrated with her work and welcomes the opportunity to challenge authority in other ways.
She nods disdainfully towards the woman performing maintenance on the boat dock next to her. Yeah, performing maintenance. She's fucking drinking tea.
Disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Joyce Messier does not notice her staring. Does anybody want to be the voice of Cindy? She's crazy.
I've done enough. I've done a lot of voices. I think it's someone else's turn.
Blitz, you get to be a woman's voice now. Yes.
Yep.
I've told you already. That's a deal breaker for me. No.
You have not done any of the voices.
He hates doing voices.
Have fun with the
fucking own, and I'm sticking with it.
That ozone whore. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have a feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing.
Fair, Kim, fair. Continue.
You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions. You know, do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throw her off is our best bet.
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck a shit up. Impound the boat. I want to watch her swim back to ozone. Oh, goodbye. You probably have no idea what happened with this murder, Delio. Nope. I'm gonna go talk to this lady over here. She's cool. Oh, dude,
More drugs? Oh.
Bottles. Oh yeah, we're trash.
There's some drugs in there, but that's magnesium. It's this thing. Heals your morale. I am a hopeful.
Make you feel better.
What did you say, DJ?
How the hell does magnesium make you feel a little better? Boosts your morale and shit.
I don't know.
Because when you light it on fire, it makes bright, flashy things.
Yeah. Green plants. Hey, lady.
Hey,
Show
lady.
me tits. A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green ray coat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
She extends her hand in
Joyce
greeting.
L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What's the L stand for?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Joyce Leighton Messier. Her bony hand dangles from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat.
Shake her hand. She's not offering, but take it anyways. Do it.
I'm glad to see you here.
She shakes a hand with Kim, but not me. I'm like, fuck you.
She is unfazed by your rudeness, probably chalking it up to local custom.
Yeah, that's because shaking hands spreads diseases.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
It happens quicker than a shooting star. But did the lieutenant just wink at you?
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to
You're
get
on a
read
boat.
on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You're on a boat. Why, yes. Yes, I am.
Does she have a name?
Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Of course there are. Of course there are. We are on an archipelago. How else would you get around? What's
Wait.
an archipelago? We are on Caillou, the small boy suffering from cancer. Shown on Canadian children's channels. Caillou.
Or they couldn't afford to color the entire screen.
Yeah.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sell a boat around here. I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kinema motor carriage either.
Oh shit, actually. The motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It is for crossing long distances in the greater Ravicol Industrial Harbor. It is not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Rivakal, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this here boat, ma'am? Officer, I assure you, I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator. Would you like to pleasure your craft, sir?
May I operate your craft pleasure
The
boat?
crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Does she have a name? The boat, no, it is called Cold Light 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
How do you like it? My sloop, I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
The eel's hips. I'm enjoying part of this interview.
Hips, and bees don't have knees. Let us move on.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It is so little to do with murder.
I really do. The lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
I have a handle on this boat thing. Let's move on.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say.
What? Why not? Oh, yep. Correct. That is the one.
DJ?
It is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not? I don't understand, Brian.
Look at that
Explain.
lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
She got
What
nice
lustrous?
eyes. A well-kempt yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of gray, she's decided to
Blah,
keep
blah,
it
blah,
down
blah,
to
blah,
brow. Shaped into a permanent wave. Late 40s style. I remember the 40s.
Positively statuesque.
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from cold. Oh, her earlobes are red. I thought the pearls were red. I was like, I thought they were orange. Also, why did the temperature change the pearl color?
I was thinking.
Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry, wealth, and all of its possibilities.
Possibilities.
Now look at you, you miserably clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your
Dick
armpits
out,
are laid.
chest hair
A
free.
scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
A scythe
Take it off,
of
You're poor. Sorry. You're poor. Poor as balls. You think you could ask this person for money? You're too...
I'm not ashamed. Wait, goddamn work.
Ashamed, not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before.
I'm not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed.
Oh, but you are. Too ashamed to ask this person for money. Too scared to belittle yourself in her eyes. Those half-precious stones of O'Danil. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
Dishonor the force! Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna succeed. I have a volition of 1.
Do it.
Oh my God.
We've lost on worse odds.
Failure.
I am sorry. It just doesn't come out of your mouth. Money. What does is money.
Did you just say money? Nope. What can you tell me about the lynching, ma'am? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. You should have introduced yourselves. I'm Lieutenant
Please let me say the other name.
Rocky from Precinct 57. And this is my
Oh.
colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. He waits for you to show your badge.
My badge, yes,
Yes,
of course.
of
My
course.
badge that
There's
I have
nothing
on me.
on me.
He looks at you and spends expectantly. And then it dawns on him. So, that badge thing, what does it look like? Oh, and what happened to it, detective? She returns the lieutenant's badge. Awkwardness washes over the
You
conversation.
left it in your pants that you are not wearing.
No, I know where it is. He doesn't have it right now, I promise.
Well, no, but still, just the thought.
Remember when my partner
You know,
told
because
me
he's
I'd
still
recently
not
suffered
wearing
from
pants.
Yeah, that's the only option we have.
Yep, I will choose it. I see. So you lost your badge during this episode.
Being honest is actually the worst.
Eaten it for all I know.
Oh dear.
She sighs with confusion, sadness, some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
Yes.
I don't know how to respond. I do believe you, as naive as it sounds. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, oh,
You
damn,
do
do
it to
my
me, too.
words. Once, as I said, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't show anything until I've seen that badge.
Hang on, she's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial agreement.
Mutually.
Come on, brain, think hard.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials. I will be frank with you. She puts down her thermal cup. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B is it's a hub for local drug trade. There's an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into the matter before to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. Oops.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How'd you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman. Really, I thought it was going so
it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hand.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much of the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
We could, file a badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic. But do we have the time? This world is large and your bed is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one station, but that literally takes months.
I'm gonna tell her no.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Tell me about this drug trafficking. It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Sumerian Isola into Revocol with the Union's blessing, while Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, madame?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, various psychedelics. Honestly, it may be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Okay, I'll wait. Through the terminal. Yes, and after they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place in various sites in and around in the Jamrock port and north of here.
While Penn seemed to be well apprised of the local drug trade, madame, do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know, and no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Everett and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link. Am I gonna need bolt cutters? Unlikely, officer. I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers. Well beyond our grasp, but in transit, they may be vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now? Interview the lorry drivers who are hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment. She gives you a knowing look.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it is clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
I've already decided. There's no way we can take this case. Fuck you. I am very sad to hear that, officer. If you change your mind, let me know. If not, good luck finding your badge and your memory. In the meantime, I'll try to assist you in any way I can. The disagreement is peanuts compared to what happens if you fail your main investigation. Well, okay, goodbye. Let's go knock on this door. There's fun interactions behind it.
Bottles.
I see them. A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there is no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
I'm not joking,
No,
ma'am.
I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She leaves off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
Just a faint sleeping sound from this.
Bottle. All the bottles.
Are you just carrying around a grocery bag?
Yeah, full of bottles. This is the door I can open. We're gonna go explore, right?
Ooh. Oh, there's a little staircase.
Itty bitty staircase.
Bum hat.
Oh yeah.
Bum hat. It's a bit labeled orange bum hat.
It's
Mine is
it's
one
coming.
direct bum brain.
It's all coming together.
Hello, smoker boy. You cute as hell. You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold. His shirt hangs unbuttoned. His frame. Why are you whispering?
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
He says, "C'est okay."
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the John number
Is it really that important?
Yes,
Adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
What's your name, baby? My name is Martin Martinez. Good local name.
Martin Martinez. Good local name. Let's go with that.
We're stupid.
Or we did just put a hat that breaks our rhetoric value.
Yeah, but it's a bum hat.
And now we have a bum brain.
It brings our view to our image together. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, Monsieur John Murray. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh, you already asked me that, didn't you? Did you? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Lieutenant Exlobo, notebook, write something down. And then do you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Hey, are you saying I'm not physically fit? I'm at the height of my fucking life here, man. I'm like 45, but I look like I'm 58. Don't judge me based on that, though. I'm like a tiger under this.
Tiger King, you might even
Last
say.
week, I don't know. Look. He looks around in the around the courtyard again. Old patio chairs and dead house plants litter the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Saturday? Sunday.
I had a friend over. What kind of friend? My Sunday friend. We fucked.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work, you can spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
Yeah.
What's your friend's real name, partner? Did he see something? He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring window, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Okay, later, man. No, we won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get going. Should we try and convince him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Success!
This isn't the time or place for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains.
Hey, listen. Now, I'm just trying to make things okay here, okay? Can we meet again somewhere safe, you think? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moved to the depths of his filling eyes, compassion, and a hint of understanding. When he speaks again, his voice is soft and deliberate. I'm sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for. With a flick of his wrist, he sends a cigarette butt sailing over the rail. But hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards the stone placed next to the front door.
It's a sign.
Son!
It's a trap! Good luck with the investigation. And then we get to watch him saunter away sexily for quite a while. Continue. He's gone.
You took my...
I did it to you to get back at you. Eat shit.
It was 2 words and you took them all!
I know. Fuck you.
Fuck you! Oh.
We should run after him. See where he went.
No point in running. Tenants like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
You're right. He didn't have anything important to say anyway.
He could be a witness, him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look for that muscular type who asking about our case. Check
His
the
name
rock.
is Titus, and his dick is so big, he talks about it all the time.
He did
You haven't
leave
met
us a
Titus
sign.
yet. He's missing.
Did you see that? He wanted to draw attention to that stone right over there. You're not
Okay,
spoiled.
so
No.
this is one of the things I don't get about this game.
Yeah.
So Kim Kitsuragi, there's like multiple times in this game where it's like Jin cannot see very well because of his glasses. Like he has super like bad eyesight. But like sometimes he'll point shit out and be like, "Did you see that super obvious hint sign that we were given? It's over there. See it?" And it's like, "Oh, I didn't notice that. Thank you, Kim." And it's like, "But I thought he couldn't see very well. Like sometimes does he see just fine when it's convenient?"
I love all the bad art. The
Oh,
dick
like
on
the boat.
Yeah, the boat, the dick on the door, and the stick figures.
There is a dick on the door. I didn't even notice the dick on the
If
door.
we find the way inside the building, you can ask around it.
Great, let's do that. Rock. I speak to the rock. A stone like any other, laying in a world of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something underneath it. There's a key beneath it, rusted from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
How are we gonna find the right one, Kim? I'm basically retarded.
We'll just have to go in and see.
How are we gonna find it, Kim? I'm basically stupid. Have you seen my int? It's 1.
Actually, it's almost lower than 1 at this point.
I'm literally unable to deal with even the smallest issues. I have trouble navigating from front door to back door of my own house.
The fact that you were a detective is even more baffling.
The curtain shift. Someone is watching.
The tide tells me where to go.
Rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Succulent. 28. A door to be remembered. Wait, but we saw him go up here. Why wouldn't we knock on one of these 3 doors? There's only 3 up here. Process of elimination. Come on, man. Also, next time we go over there, we can get all the bottles.
Oh, bottles.
We have to come back to a lot of these doors, too. It's interesting that it's just like, there's nothing here for you yet. Ah, fair enough.
It's because someone's watching.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Always watching. I found really cool glasses with sunglasses on them. Logic and -1 authority. I like the.
Are you questioning my authority?
Yeah.
Oh
Nothing
God.
more attractive than this pinnacle of man.
There's boots over to the left-hand side.
Ooh, swipe them boots. Hold up.
An old shoe rack. It won't let me take them.
Oh.
No, the boots
No,
on the
left-hand side.
Far left.
Oh, there's something over here though. Moss. Actual moss.
Drugs.
Hey, alcohol. You guys want to drink some booze? Actually, our morale is too low. We would have to take some magnesium.
Take drugs so we can take booze.
We'll wait until the evening. We'll have a drink before.
Crossfade.
That seems like an appropriate time. Okay, where are the boots?
Top left.
Oh yeah.
Aw,
There's money.
Why is there money in the shoes?
I think this is Kuno's room. No, it's not. Examine the padlock. A pair of chain cutters could open these.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Fair. Let's get through this, man. Failure.
Holy
What
shit.
are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters. It's not really working.
I had to take a thing, otherwise I would have died. Because you'll snap. Your character loses his mind and just goes down and goes into a breakdown.
And that's
I
a
believe
bad thing.
it's a shackle. You mean to cut detective?
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These chain cutters are broken, Kim.
fucking.
It's the worst option.
Perhaps you should give it another go. It's padlocks from the outside. Maybe we should knock.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
Don't do it.
I can't believe we lost an 87 roll and nearly had a panic attack.
I'm incompetent. Dies.
I've never been in this room. I filmed this on mine and just never came back. Monstrosity. This is a revolutionary in here. A 9mm?
Ooh.
Oh,
look at
no,
that.
that's a smart person's jacket. That's not worth it.
No, take it anyways.
Well, yeah, it's mine now. Should I wear it or should I continue?
Well, let's look at it.
What
Let's
does
look at
it look like when you wear it?
Hold on.
Now you're a hobo with class.
Now he looks more like a hippie than a hope.
Esprecore and Shivers give us a lot better stats though.
Yeah, it does.
We don't need conceptualization. Conceptualization is an intellect thing.
True, we're dumb. Okay, we can put points into stuff. We can finally internalize the volumetric shit compressor. I don't think we can do a lot of the rest of these if we don't do this one.
All right.
Fine. Compress some shit.
Like, we've done a ton of stuff in this game, and like I've like by the time I got here I had like 4 things going.
Knock.
You can feel tension on the other side of the door.
Who is this?
The police, open up.
Do I have to open the door? Clack, clack, clack. The other side walks right up to the door. Her tone now is getting defensive. Do you have a warrant? No, I'm not obligated to open the door. Let's go. Fuck out of here. We don't have any reason to get inside that apartment. Knock again. No, knock again!
It just repeats it.
Oh, it doesn't.
Well, hello, sweeping lady.
You wouldn't let us in.
We meet again.
Hey, I'm looking for
Give me a moment.
an elderly woman and is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
I feel you, lady. I have bronchitis. This won't take
Go
long.
ahead then. What do you want to know, policeman?
I'm looking
That
for
one.
Martin Martinez. The cleaning lady smiles a gap-toothed smile. Beautiful tooth, madam. When she hears the mention the name.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here, don't you worry.
Second one.
He told me he's Martin Martinez.
P-Brain, someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Revacorn.
Oops, you really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witnesses' names.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoking on a balcony?
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who looks like he's smoking like the devil.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio turned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
He's wanted for murder. He's going away for life. That's the worst option, but we might
Do
not
it.
get to talk to him. But
Do
we
it.
might not get to talk to him. Okay.
Do it! He's actually not wanted for murder. We...
Talk!
He lives upstairs in number 28. Go to the balcony. He's
one of those doors there. He's home in the evenings.
Thank you. We should go and check out the apartment on the balcony, see if he's home. Well, we were just up there.
Oh wait, there's stuff over here. I need it. I think it's drugs.
Firing squad for the rich. And then we can eat them.
Drugs is a firing squad for the rich?
No, the graffito says firing squad for the rich.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
A fire extinguisher.
Nosefed.
Nosefed. It's the federation of your nose.
Why am I going there? I know that. Oh, wait, I want to roll. This is the other balcony. There's nothing we can really do here yet, and we're almost out of time, so let's go talk to the kid.
Yes, shall we?
Or the man. He's a sexy man. I like him a lot.
Sexy man boy.
He's not attracted to me on my other run. I need more electrochemistry so that I can show people my butt. Also, there's a pair of pants, and it gives you god ass.
What?
God ass.
You shall not wear pants until you get the god ass.
It's not too much further in the story.
We
I
got
don't think. I got it on
brain
day
hat
one, I
right
think.
now.
Bum brain and then god bum. Come on, it's
God ass. It's god. It says it. It says the word ass. It says god dash ass. That's the whole description. Okay, let's see if he's still here or if he left. The door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone is home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looked like the young man we're looking for isn't home. It's our best chance to catch him up. Is this evening. Looks around. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 o'clock? Sounds good. Tomorrow at 2100 hours, right here, apartment 28. He writes it down in a little notebook. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky to finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry, you'll get him. Remember, tomorrow he's probably gone for today.
No, knock again. No, my God.
No. Jin Kisaragi.
Kisaragi.
There's another character in another game named Jin Kisaragi. I'm trying to remember what he's from. Blaze Blue.
Yes, of course.
My wife yelled at me from the other room.
I heard that.
What the fuck do you want? Now we get to explore this. I've not done this in my other one.
Oh, the basement apartment.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there is a knocker shaped like a lion's head. I'm gonna go on in. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rounding of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small click. Thoughts race through your head.
Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. There's nothing else to do than leave and tell Everard. No conceivable reason for you to intrude on the premises. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver, perhaps.
Well, Inland Empire, you make a strong argument. Let's go. What if it is a fountain of quicksilver? That'd be cool, right? Ah, dude, free shit.
Is it really free?
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure, a dark-skinned woman grinning amidst a mysterious symbol, a broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes. I don't want my fingerprints on any of this shit.
You have gloves.
Oh, that's
Sweet
true.
gloves.
I'm gonna touch it. Tap on the mugs. A little ring, though cheerful. The images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable.
The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do you mean uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Thanks. Good to know. I have no opinion on this.
Typical asshole.
Anytime.
The attendant puts up one of the mugs and then puts it back down and looks at it in disdain. I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Me too.
Is it really breaking in if you have a key?
A dress shirt? That's mine now.
It's a smart shirt.
I mean, he's not gonna wear it.
Yeah, this is true. It's just not the guy's
More things to
anymore.
sell.
Yeah, we could probably sell it later.
You can't sell clothes, unfortunately.
God damn it.
Oh.
What's... Oh, that's books. Drugs.
Oh, it's magnesium in the books.
Drug stash. Drug
Someone
stash.
was about to leave.
Are
Well,
we
that was
going to
good
see
enough, I
him
guess.
on our way out?
That'd be cool. I don't think so. I think he's already dead. I think I know who lived there. And he might be hanging by the neck.
Oh.
Like, you know, just a little bit over there.
But then why would we be leaving his door open?
I don't know. They
Is
might
that-
need something from in there.
Maybe. Or was that to frame us? Make it look like we were the ones that killed him.
Possible. I don't think so, though, because technically I got here after he was already dead, so that'd be pretty impressive. If I retroactively killed him while not being here.
Yes, quite. But then again, if you have no
Just so you
proof
know,
or
we're about
recollection-
halfway through the day, and that took all 3 hours.
Wow.
Huh.
So,
Impressive.
This is unfortunately where we're going to have to call it.
With cool ass glasses and no pants. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck the pants. And our
Ew, that-
pulsating bag of bottles.
Yeah, it really is shimmying Jesus' words.
I like the way my dick wobbles back and forth with the block.
Kim tries to block it. He's like, nope, your dignity, sir.
Oh my god. Alright. Oh, this has been
Thank you very much for
fantastic.
joining us. That was fun as hell. We'll see you again
Yep.
next week. Bye bye.
Yes. Goodbye,
Au revoir.
everybody.
Good night.